Major K, Major K. Get them right and you gon' get you what you need. Get your mind right, you gon' pattern everything.
Hey guys, my name is Tim. I also go by King Thriller. Today I'm going to sit down with you and like show you guys how to make a beat. I'm gonna show you how I made the beat to the MVP Workshop Major Keys song. So, usually there's many ways to start a beat. Some people like to start with the drums, some people like to start with the melodies, some people start with a sample. Like it all kind of depends on how you feeling. Like everyone has a different kind of workflow. Me, for this particular song, because I knew what kind of vibe I was going for, I wanted those trap vibes. I started with the beat first because I always like to use that as like a basis whenever I'm doing like a trappy kind of song. So first thing to do would be to find your BPM. My BPM for this was 147 BPM. It was in double time. I prefer to make my trap beats in double time. It also depends on the feel of the beat and how you kind of want it to go. That's where you kind of gauge your BPM. So first thing I done was I added my collapsing, and my collapse on this is just simple on the 3. Next thing after that, I then added in my hi-hats to give it a bit of groove. Next minute after that, I then went and added in a perk just to kind of offset that and give it a bit more swing and groove. After which, I then just added an open hi-hat on the first beat of every second bar. So now you've kind of got a basis for the beat. After which then I went and I added my 808s because I was like, with this track I wanted it to be very 808 kind of heavy, something that you can bounce to. Now usually you might want to find an 808 to suit your melody, but I wanted the 808 to kind of dictate the melody and where it's going to kind of go. And this is the melody line that I came up with. So as you can see, like the beat's kind of there. Do you get what I mean? Like the feel and the vibe of the beat is almost there. After this, then I added my kicks in because I wanted my kicks to complement my 808. I didn't want like the 808 to complement my kick, if that makes sense. So without the metronome, the groove is there. So now after this I was like, right, I've got my beat, I've got like my 808, the groove is there. I need a melodic accompaniment to fit over the top. So for this I decided to go with keys. I was like, something real simple. I didn't want to do nothing too outlandish with like pads and things like that. I just wanted something real simple. So I came up with this melody. So yeah, after which, next I was like, right, I needed my track to have some differentiation between the hooks, which is the chorus. The hook is the bit that you're going to catch onto more than anything else. That's the bit you're going to remember. You won't always remember the verse, but you will remember the hook if the hook is good. So I went to add the differentiation. I added this church choir sound, and I wanted it to kind of like offset those those melodies of the piano. So so with the like, see that how that kind of like offsets and adds a good little accompaniment, plus it makes it more full. After which I then added another ghost piano. So yeah, that is literally the main bulk of this beat. Like, there's not much more that I done on this beat. Next, after you make, like, this is how I work in it. After you make the beat, you will then want to arrange the beat so that you have a verse, chorus, and all of that. Usually, the way I differentiate each is usually by taking away. So in my verses, in the first verse, I took out the kick drum for a part of the verse, and I also took out the choir sound and the secondary piano. So it was something like this. Just brought it down. Also, I switched up the melody on the 808, as you can hear. And also give it some variation. You have to remember, when you're making a beat, you don't want your listeners to get bored. Of course, there's gonna be like a melody and all of that on top of it, and like a rapper or a singer, but you don't want your listeners to get bored when you're making these beats. You want to keep it switching up as you're going, and then as it goes back into like the next hook, bring everything right back in. But yeah, that's basically how I made the beat. The beat isn't that difficult. What you want to be doing is just, yeah, enjoy the vibes, know what vibe that you are going for. I wanted to make something really bouncy, and I feel like I really captured that in this beat. Thank you for listening to my tutorial on how I done it. Hope you enjoy. Hope it was useful and informative. So yeah.
Major K,